Come and follow me, and I'll set you free.
Hello friends, Maria here. Hope you are well. I am well. And welcome to All Shades of Brown Unite. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I have done versions of this video for a while now and just not uploaded them because when I finish, something else happens the next day. And I'm gonna do this and just shoot it out without too much editing or anything. I want to use the analogy of clouds. You know, like, behold the clouds. When we see clouds gathering, we know there's about to be some rain and we need to get ready, whatever that means. And I want to use this analogy because in the last little while, Black folks, especially in North America, I see that we're struggling with so much, the movements demanding justice for African Americans in North America. It's itself a cloud. It's risen out of hurt and out of pain. I feel like many people are sabotaging this movement, not intentionally, and that's where the clouds come in. We are being offered opportunities to stand and demand our beliefs, our convictions, and many times we are falling apart. And as long as we are not committed to the idea of justice fully, it is going to take a long time to really receive what we say we want. I am a strong believer in the science of the mind, the law of attraction, reaping what you sow, and I have seen how my mind, my words create my reality. As I watch what is going on one hand, I see amazing people just standing up. For example, the Black Lives Matter movement, standing up and saying, no, this is what we want, and moving things and getting great things done. And after a little while, I observed that there were other people who want justice, but who now are beginning to contradict the All Lives Matter movement, saying that if we don't stop shooting each other, our lives are not going to matter, saying that all lives matter is not going far enough. I mean, all kinds of criticism around this issue. That, friends, is non-committed. And that is going to mean that whatever that movement is creating is going to be a little bit diluted because of all the contrary minds. And the outcome of it is going to take a little bit longer. That it should happen with a movement so powerful as All Lives Matter. So that is a cloud that we are missing. We have this movement that just sprung up, our cloud that says rain is on the way. And instead of jumping behind it wholeheartedly, not contradicting it, not saying it's not working, not judging anything about it, but supporting it, that is something that is going to cause us to suffer just a little bit longer. Then the other thing is people not supporting the equal rights of everybody. And I am just going to say Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby is another cloud that we are missing, totally missing it, because we are asking for justice. We are asking that brothers not be shot down, no matter what they have done. We don't want them shot. We want them to get the opportunity to have their say in court. And here we have Bill Cosby being tried in the media court. And we are hopping on that bandwagon, judging Bill Cosby. We are missing the cloud. We need to be like, stop judging Bill Cosby in the court of media. If you have an issue with him, take him to court. But no, we're not going to put people out here and judge them. But we are the worst at this. We are calling him names that if a white person called us that, we'd be like hollering murder. So we are missing that cloud, totally missing it. Then let's talk Raven Simone. So Raven Simone said something after the little girl was hurled by the car. She did not say it was okay. She just said it was wrong. However, then we were majority of the people calling for her to be fired from her job. She did not utter a racial slur. She's entitled to her thoughts, which is why she's hired there. But we missed that cloud, because what are we saying? We are saying we need to be free to express ourselves. You need to allow us to be free, but we cannot afford our own that same privilege. Missing the cloud, friends. And then the little girl that was hurled by the car. Some people were unbelievably upset about it, but a great majority of people, just talking black people here, had so much to say about why that child girl should be hurled at the wall. And that for me is where I'm like, we need something for girls, because if a boy being done the same thing by a cop is, is horrible, but we are going to say that the girl should have done this, that, and the other. We, the people who are asking for the freedom of the boys or for the justice of the boys, we are missing that cloud, and we are diluting this movement, and it's going to take us just a little bit longer to get where we want to go, and so on and so forth. Now, I just want to talk about the Paris situation. That is a horrific incident. Just from the beginning, some people like Marjorie Harvey put out a picture of herself near the Eiffel Tower with a message praying for France, and we people just hurled so much insult at her. Like, I was like, oh my God, like, how we have lost it. She shared a positive remembrance of Paris, and people just say it's not about you, take it down, it's inappropriate, you are and just went ahead and felt free to call her any name. We are asking for freedom to be all of who we are, which is American, right? Black Americans are Americans, right? So what? If she wants to do that, it's her right. She did not insult somebody. But more than that, we missed that cloud. Every time we expend contrary energy towards one of our soldiers, supporters, we just dilute the whole process, and we make what we want a little further to get. This took me by surprise, because I did not expect black people to be the ones sending out messages about you cannot support France because France colonized, because France did this to Haiti, because France did this, that, or the other. So much conversation, so much abuse towards people who were supporting the incidents in Paris, where there are black people, by the way. When I saw all that, I was like, that's when I did the first video. I was like, wow, we really don't even know what we are doing, because you cannot from this side of the mouth say, I want justice for my household, and then on this other side say, don't give them justice because of 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have to get focused on nothing else. We have to put blinders on and go full force wherever there are issues of justice. That is how the negative people do it. They focus on the crime, whatever they want to hurt. They don't care what you do, and they focus and do it, and they're successful. But we cannot focus on justice. We have to be so much for justice of everybody that we should have been the first people over there in France with the banners, Black Lives Matter, All Lives Matter. We are with you, we stand with you. You cannot waver. We cannot say we're trying to do anything. When you get pissed off that another person is getting justice, or you have a gazillion reasons why another person should not get justice, you are not, that moment you have missed the cloud. So we have to focus individually and collectively on justice and nothing else. When we are presented with an opportunity for justice, we jump at it. We just haul ass there and do it. We don't care about what anybody else, we don't care. We are there doing what we need to do because that is what we desire. If we cannot offer somebody else justice, it simply means we don't believe there's justice. We don't believe in it, and we cannot see its possibility in anybody's lives or our lives. And as long as we believe that, we might as well shut down the movement. We are wasting time and energy, frustrating ourselves even more. Our minds create. Our words create. Our actions create. And wherever there is greater emotion, that's what will create. Right now, we have an emotion, a stronger emotion towards injustice than justice. So guess what? We will keep creating more injustice for ourselves and everybody else. We cannot blame them. We have the collective mind power to create whatever we want. But we are missing so many clouds. Today, Mr. Harvey, I like Steve, I listened to, but apparently he did not pay some jet fee or whatever. Anyway, once again, we who are seeking justice cannot wait to hurl all kinds of insults at him. I mean, some of the things that we are writing and calling him, I cannot even say. Another cloud for us to say, hello, let's find out what happened. How did this go down? How is it here? Mr. Harvey, what is this about? No, we just hop on there and call him all kinds of names, insult him, judge him, and then right after that, we take the banner and walk out. Black Lives Matter. What are we doing? All these clouds we are missing means we are wasting energy. And a few things are going to happen. We are going to get caught in a storm. And we are going to be swept away by the flood. No justice, nothing. Just a lot of frustration. When you activate that energy so collectively of anger, of judgment, of injustice, when we activate that energy, it must create itself. Just like the good energy would, we are creating this. And we need to observe the clouds, heed the clouds, and act. Next time we have a situation that is requiring the same thing that we are requiring and demanding and focusing on, we must go there. We must get on their program, on that program. That is how Martin Luther King did it. That is how Mahatma Gandhi did it. That is how Mandela did it. That is how the Dalai Lama does it. That's how everybody who has a cause does it. And there's only one reason why they do that. Because they reach a realization that there's only one mind. There's only one mind. It's not two minds. And you are that mind. And this mind is a mind for good. This mind is a mind that gives, not takes. And the quicker you align with that mind, the quicker you will get what you want. And so when you see other people who are desperately trying to align with that mind, or other people who remind you to align with that mind, you heed that call. You don't contradict it. You don't judge it. You heed that call to return to that one mind of goodness. All the people who are doing horrific things, ignore them. Really, you must ignore them and focus on what you want. and in ways we know not how it is going to come about, because there's only one mind and it must wait for our command. We can choose to heed it or not, but we cannot complain about the consequences of not heeding it. Behold the clouds, my friend. Behold the clouds. So I hope this helps somebody. I hope nobody feels judged by this. And I am praying for peace. Thank you. And bye-bye. And please subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye-bye.